1. All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another round of First to Worst. I forgot I'm not the host this time.
That's right.
Yep.
We have here Perry, who's our runner this time.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
And
Today we got Perry for a runner, and in the commentator booth we have Hoyt and Spanners.
Hey, what's going on?
Who's having some sippies.
I was about to say Spanners is going to commentate purely through sips.
Exactly.
All right.
I'll use
Sips and
Morse code or
slurps.
something.
Let's have our poor runner here start getting his starting weapon going.
Yeah, let's see some rolls.
All right. Well, that's actually solid.
Oh,
Oh boy.
surely.
I won't say no to that.
Yeah. Okay. No rerolls necessary.
Nope.
Okay. Well, we are going to send you off and then mute and deafen you. Do you have any last words before you begin?
Any final words?
Absolutely none.
Excellent.
Okay. Well, runner, are you ready?
I am ready.
All right. Good luck on the run, and go ahead in 3, 2, 1, go.
Heck yeah, there they go.
Right.
Dragon, if you wouldn't mind showing me and Hoyt what's going on.
Sure thing. Nope, you guys have to guess. 100%.
I mean, I'm
All right.
watching the stream. We can kind of be
I mean,
a
I
little
guess
bit.
I could just
It's
pull that.
it's all good. All right. You know what? Here's
All right.
here's the stream for you. You big babies.
I want my personal stream going.
All right.
okay?
Well,
Now-
I'll go ahead and I will mute myself and let you guys take over commentating.
Thanks.
Now, is
very
there
much.
anyone alive that does not want this USP as their starting weapon?
I don't think there really is, especially for institution.
Mhm.
You've got the laser sight, which is very lovely. You got the green beam going, and you've got the built-in flashlight, which definitely comes in handy for these hallways.
Now, one thing you're going to want to do is make sure that you've put a mag in the weapon.
Yeah, that will help, as we're learning right now.
It does help it work. But yeah, the flashlight, the change to the laser to make it like a little sword that sticks out of your gun, it's so nice.
It's peak. Yeah, I just don't know what else to say.
It is peak. Now, I expect we'll see the usual run to the shop to grab a bolt action for the sight.
Yeah, a
But-
bolt action is a pretty good roll to pick up for first
Laser?
hold, because as you say, we get the sight.
Laser.
You could go for a shotgun too,
Mhm.
but for bunker, I don't think it's very
Laser.
necessary.
No. Now, I love bunker as a whole. This is the comfiest place in all of institution for me.
It's very comfy, especially for first hold when you just
Yeah.
have to deal with statics. You can keep your ear out to figure out where the sausages are coming
Excuse me.
No matter where you are, you can have your back to a wall, which is not guaranteed in this map.
from. No, it's
Okay.
it's a lovely
Yeah, this will
start
be
for
perfectly
what
fine
ends
for
up
this run.
being, as far as all our scenes go, fairly difficult.
Yeah, that's true.
I
Just
do
to
not
make sure I'm synced, we are in hold 1, right?
He's just about to hit the orb.
Okay, I'm watching the right screen. Good.
Okay,
The orb,
I should
and we're off.
untangle my
we're
cable
off.
before I start.
We bought
this.
nothing in shop 1, saving our money.
We did get our token, right?
I think so.
Okay, good. I think we picked up hollow points too. Is that right?
Mm,
Or are we just rocking the ball?
I think they're FMJs. Yeah, no head pops.
Yeah, that looks like FMJ. There's our statics. Oh, having a little
Okay.
bit of trouble with those last two.
Yeah, but I think that was a good
Where am I going now?
first
after all my
hole.
practice
Nice
runs,
and
I'd remember
smooth
where
for
I'm
the
going.
first few statics.
Yes. The main thing you
I
want
will not lose
is to
another
be
run to a
smooth
laser.
in all of our holds here.
Mm-hmm.
Dodging the iris, don't want to have another runner lost to that.
Now, I'm always scared of turning left out of here and getting immediately spotted by a patrol that goes into turbine, and then
Yeah,
having to fight them.
if you're quick, you can catch them while they're still hanging around that supply point.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes you walk through here and just get shot in the back.
Yeah.
No trouble with this supply point.
Very. I think he's still got his stealth bonus.
Sure looks like it. That Mark 23 doing work. Oh, there goes.
Excuse me.
Let's see. Is that a guard? Or
I
is that
think that's a patrol.
So we
It's gotta
still
be a
have our stealth.
There we
bonus.
go.
Oh, is he skipping
just
I
again?
wonder if I can mount this to
That's a
bike rails.
bold move.
This
He's
is very nice of
I
me.
guess he's got what he wants. That Mark 23, everybody loves it, you know?
At this point, we have to wonder: are we going to see it go all the way? Surely not. We must be hoarding points for the next hold.
Someone has to compete with Droid for El Pistolero of first to worst, right?
the gunslinger.
Yeah.
Well, we're in hold 2, still rocking just the Mark 23.
Thank God for
which you
stabilizing,
can
otherwise
do.
I would look a lot
We'll
shakier.
see how this works out.
Heads must pop.
Heads must pop. There we go. There's our Hardens. A lovely spread for them. You can take your time, pick your shots.
Oh, the hot dogs are coming though.
There's some fire being exchanged. I think there's one more
One
you gotta
more?
find. There
Oh,
it is.
there it is.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay, we're through it.
I don't think any hits were taken there, so we're still good on the no-hit bonus. Waiting for our
Position.
swarms to pop in. You're talking about positions. We're hanging out
Yeah.
up top here.
Holding at the edge of the wall so that
Come on.
he can see everything, but also be seen by everything.
Yes, it's a fairly
I
aggressive
should have
spot.
fixed my tracking
Uh,
before starting this.
So if you can really make your shots, not bad. Especially
Having to
if you're able
dive.
to see all of the encryptions. Doing some blind fire around the corner there.
Yeah.
Nothing doing. There's our swarms. Clean on the first one. Having to reload.
Oof. Sosig back for revenge. Doesn't hit him though.
Oh, double.
I think it was a double hit on that last shard.
Yeah, that was a nice little ricochet there.
Nice, nice, nice. And that's it for hold 2. So far, so good. No damage taken yet. At least as far as the holds are concerned. Zip
Surely
over
he's
Hydro.
going to buy a gun here.
Surely we're about to see some shopping, right? We're up at it. We're about to go into Inclinator.
I love shopping.
Shopping is so cozy. This is my favorite shop in this seed because you
Yeah.
can zip straight there, clear it out.
Mm-hmm. And there's not really any patrols that bug you here. Very lightly patrolled area of the map.
Exactly. I gotta say, I love how Pari is just being careful and methodical in all of this.
Mhm. Really clean gameplay so far.
In control.
Here we go.
All right.
Oh,
Do I?
the first time he's thought about buying a gun.
I definitely need a gun.
Maybe.
Do it.
Fuck it.
Come on, do it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no!
Punished for buying a gun.
Oh no!
Punished for
I
buying a
didn't
gun. This is
did I?
not a gun I want to see.
I don't like.
I guess that's what I get for a good starting.
That's-
This
This
is
is the worst
the
version of the VZ.
VZ58.
This
Yeah,
at least
at
no,
the
this is
absolute
sport,
worst
so-
version. No rails.
Yeah. Semi
No
only.
rails,
Wonderful.
Semi-auto only. Man, we
And I
wanted
think those are-
wanted Perry to buy something, and he got punished for it immediately.
Those are 20 rounders.
Yep.
Didn't even get the 30s, but also didn't get the 10s. Important.
Also didn't get the 10s. You could have gotten 10s.
Hmm.
So, but man,
But
that's going to be rough going into Inclinator.
the good thing is that 9x39 will be able to make
Oh,
it
that's
all the
fucking
way
up
down
there.
the stairs and still kill hot dogs, which shotguns and pistols don't do. You can,
Yes.
Most people on Inclinator, they're killing the close dogs and kind of just hiding from the far dogs. It's really hard to kill him unless you have a
Okay,
BR
well,
or an AR.
Yeah.
And he'll be able to keep this room pretty clean if he can stay on top of it.
In there.
If we can stay on top. Now the Hardens are already in. Took a fight there. Ooh. That was almost a close one.
We're
with
already
the,
bounding down.
Jumping over and through our Hardens.
That's not the right mag.
Loading the the Mark 23 mag into the VZ.
That was no hesitation, just immediately threw himself down the Inclinator.
And here we go. We got one more Harden left. Clean up.
Okay.
Ah, I've miscounted.
No, I think we're still taking fire.
That makes no sense.
no.
There's one more.
Sometime. Oh,
There it is.
is.
Oh, we took
Okay.
some meaty hits here. Looks like we're under half health now.
Mm-hmm.
Inclinator
was
has
not
been
great.
the bane of so many runners so far. I think most people who have died on or around
Yeah.
Inclinator.
It is very funny because hold 4 and 5 have the harder encryptions. Easily harder encryptions. No one can even argue with that. But I feel like on this seed, once you're past hold 3, you're kind of home free.
What's next?
I have the same kind of feeling. Once you get
Swarm,
past
isn't it?
Inclinator on this seed, holds 4 and 5 are downright cozy by comparison.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Suppressing some Sosigs way down there with
Any
our
nearby? Yeah.
semi-auto VZ. There's our swarms. Making it do work.
Good. Yeah.
Probably enough
There's
bullets
two
that
nodes
it'll hit
down.
him eventually.
Without a shotgun, he's going to have to shoot every single one of these nodes. There's no... Unless he gets a lucky bounce with the
true.
bullet.
I think we got 2 more nodes left. There's one quickly down. Is this the last one?
Taking more
took a
damage.
beat. Almost dead. Is there one more?
I don't think so.
This isn't worth the risk.
There's our health weenie.
Especially since I'm down here.
Yeah, it's a good call to eat that right there. We almost took too many hits. It looks like we are waiting on the recursives now. Oh, taking pot shots from way down there. I saw one cloud. I'm not sure where the second one's going to pop in. We might be
I hope
in
for his
another
sake
trip
it's
to the
not.
bottom.
It's not all the way at the bottom. I never want that for
Oh, no,
when
you don't.
the recursives pop. It's just dead time while you're running all the way down.
Sit down.
Exactly, and that's the biggest downside for this, and really any spot at Inclinator. If the
Maybe I could have
encryptions
risked
pop
it.
all the way down there, you gotta get there first.
Nope.
All right, going back to
Sprinting
that
through the fire.
trusty laser pistol.
Yes.
Excuse
Oh,
me.
one more in the back.
There is a lot of bullets coming for this man.
Oh, where's
Down
the
there.
second one? We lost track. It was further down. There it is. All the way at the bottom.
Damn it.
1, 2, 3. Boom.
And we're through the Inclinator.
Not the best, not the worst.
Cleaning up with the Mark 23 should be smooth sailing from here on. We hope.
Now going into this one, if you had this loadout, what would be your purchase at this next shop?
Boy. If I had this loadout, first thing I'm doing is selling that VZ. I do not want to
Stay
hang
back.
out with that.
Uh-huh.
Playing with
Okay.
the loadout there a little bit. I respect that. That's nice. I like that. But if I had this loadout and I had the points to spend it on, I think I'm going straight for an 8.
Stay.
An 8-point BR, you say?
The AR, an 8-point
Yeah.
carbine.
Can you get a machine gun roll yet? No, right?
No,
No.
I think the machine gun roll only shows up for hold 5, and that's a 12-point cost. And I don't think we have the tokens for that.
No. Although,
No.
I suppose he saved money by not buying anything hold 1 or 2.
Not that many.
Alright, this isn't.
Yeah.
But we should have enough tokens to get the 8
I have a
point,
choice to make up here.
or at least, if not that, we definitely have enough tokens to roll another 6-point carbine.
I wonder if we will see a 5-point shotgun.
That's
Damn it.
also a distinct possibility. There are some pretty good rolls in that.
Give me heal.
The only thing is you'd have to be real careful. If we roll the
You're coming to me,
5-point
come on.
shotgun, then we might hang on to the VZ, or at least the
Mhm.
Mark 23, or the polymorphic. Doing some tangoing with the Mark 23.
Move your hat.
Controls.
There we go. I shouldn't have dropped the mag.
Everyone's coming out to play for this.
Not turning on the flashlight, playing in the dark.
I appear to have alerted the whole force.
I can't see.
Fighting patrols in this place is never a place I want to be. Their ability to instantly appear and then disappear again.
And then you can
is-
see how they're just kind of popping up over these blocks.
Come on.
Mhm. Yeah,
And they're frankly they're hard to see in this lighting.
it's true.
But we've
Especially
got
on different
control of the supply
headsets.
point. There's our token. All right, let's go shopping. Come on.
Thank you to Sethery Van Dam for subscribing with your Prime. Throwing us
Okay,
some
that
of
makes
those
my
Jeffy
choice a little
Kisses
easier.
packs. Oh,
Oh,
we might be
Mark
getting that
12?
shotgun.
you invoked it.
E12 hit Elder.
Okay.
Was that an AA-12 with the
Okay.
8
How
round
big can I
mags?
make you?
Yeah, with the box mags. It looks like he's
Box.
going straight for the upgrade on the mags.
Yeah, straight
Good
for the
call,
upgrade.
good call.
Exactly.
Especially if he sticks with the VZ, you'll
System.
want those.
Strum.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is much nicer to have. You've got ultimate utility with this.
You go
And
there, because
frankly,
you're
it's a
not my
good
favorite.
Sosu cleaner,
And
too.
It really
how many
is.
points am I at?
It looks
I
like we're
believe
hanging onto the
they're-
VZ.
I believe if I search for AA12 My Beloved, I would find some of your posts, perhaps.
I'm honestly more of a USAS enjoyer than an AA-12 fan. Given the choice, I would pick the USAS just because since the AA-12 is open bolts,
Mhm. It is a
there's-
little more modern, the USAS.
Yeah. If we just
I
had a
don't know.
version of the USAS with a rail, that would be the
Mhm.
best shotgun in the game. We went for a health pickup there. Probably not a bad idea since we had our health weenie in hold 3.
We have seen him take quite a lot of fire through
Yes.
this.
Now, it should be easier in Void, clearing our holdout with the AA-12. Popping those Sosics. I think we're sticking with double up buck, it looks like.
Now, I suppose he doesn't have a red dot. He never grabbed a bolty. So he has to deal with the absolute skyscraper iron sights that are on
the
this
back.
shotgun.
Hanging out with the Eiffel Tower on top of your gun.
It's trying to line up 2 Eiffel Towers. I have no idea why they did this on this gun.
Wouldn't be
'cause
my first, second, or third choice.
They're allowed
Now we
to
got
cheat, that's not
sniped
fair.
by a scout Sosic there. You gotta watch out for those.
I've got
Yeah,
massive
those can do a
bone.
lot of damage with their scout rifles.
Those take a 1,000 to hit, I think.
Yes, they
Kicking off our
do.
stealths from way in the back. Oh, there's another hit.
Yeah. With the other encryptions being as difficult as they are, the regenerative and the polymorphic.
Jesus.
This The stealth
Buckshot and a
mode
drum, and I still can't
can
shoot the
be
thing in
very
front of me.
deadly because of those rifles. Because it's 1,000 HP per hit, and they come out
Yeah.
4 at a time.
You got to make sure you lock your hold down. I do love how we were just floating over danger, chasing down those last couple of stealths. That was a pretty decent clear for Pari here.
Now, with how Pari seems to like to hold this room, I can't think of a better place for the polymorphic to spawn than directly next to him, especially
This is
because
a really good spot.
he's still got that nice pistol. I think he'll. Oh,
There it
he
is.
trimming it
you're
with the
for.
double. Oh, going to the
shotgun
rifle.
surgery. There's
And
the
I-
easy.
I was betting we would see the pistol come out.
We gotta keep control of the room. There's our polymorphic.
Hello.
I think we're down to
Hello?
one or a couple nodes. There's a neighbor. Hello, neighbor. Goodbye.
Coming in to see
Where'd the
what was going
polymorphic
on
go?
back here.
Where'd it go?
Get the right one eventually.
Where is it? There
One
it is.
more on the other side.
Oh, come on.
2
Get it.
more.
2 more. Oh, and it
There
turns
we
away,
go.
of course. Yeah, there we go.
All right, we're at half health.
No, it wasn't. No.
We've got the regenerative, which he should
Especially
be
not
able to
after
make quick work of
him.
with the AA-12.
We should be able to melt the regen with the AA-12. That polymorphic was not playing nice, just dancing around his head.
Oh, able to easily take out the breachers here with the neck shot. He doesn't really have any part of his kit that's good at dealing with the breachers, but if you can hit those neck shots, they'll pop all the same.
Yep, if you can make your shots in that gap, the shotguns actually are fairly effective at that.
It's true.
All right, we should be ready to see the regen any moment now. There it is.
Oh
You didn't
no!
just-
One more cube.
More! Get it, get it, get it!
All right.
One more shell you could
That
have
was
given me.
almost
One more.
a clear to rival.
Could have gone worse. Could have gone
Ms.
better.
McDaniel's clear from yesterday in this very same hold.
Nevertheless.
I think in the exact same position too.
Nevertheless, that was a
Final
very
hold.
good clear for the regen with the AA-12.
It really was.
Do I keep you?
So we're safe. We're at about half health.
I guess
Going
it
to the
depends on what I'm
supply
looking for.
points for
You're going.
5.
You couldn't even shoot that right.
Now, how do you feel? If you're in this scenario, what are you buying? Because I can't help but feel like we need either more firepower or more power-ups.
Now I am a famously boring player.
Relied too heavily on that
I-
thin wall there.
And my choice would be power-up dogs, which is, I mean, you can't argue with how effective
No.
it makes you at
You better drop healing.
clearing the orthogonal and the refractive.
At this point, I think I'd have to agree because we're done with encryptions that require precision.
I gotta find a better way to deal with
like
them.
the recursives or polymorphics. So I think, as you say, we double down on power-ups, heal up, maybe buy a sight for the AA-12. But I think we go all in for the AA-12.
Don't more buck in your toes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Come on.
But the question is, how many power-ups could he buy if he bought everything? Not that many.
I'm
I
sorry.
think he
Not
can
that
buy
many.
2 power-up dogs if
Yeah.
he chooses to, which
Get,
is not a whole
couple
lot.
of shields, maybe a couple of ammo power-ups.
Because I would want an infinite ammo dog
That's tempting.
for the
I still
orthogonal
have a heal.
and a bullet boost for
I
the refractive. But he
I've
does have
done
that
none of my
regen
normal
dog, which is
strategy.
kind of a pseudo shield.
It is.
I don't have any more heals.
So
As long as you don't take a
I'm-
grenade that takes all of your HP at once. Oh my god, that is not a power-up dog. Is he going to
Come on,
pull the trigger
And you
here?
come.
Come on.
'Cause
Oh, okay.
I think
we-
you're
No,
the
you're in
only
here. You're
one
always in here.
crazy enough to buy one of those so far, Spanners.
It's so powerful, Turbo.
Powerful,
It's
yeah.
practically
health.
a power-up.
Now, you could miss the gaps
more of you in there.
between the little rods
Come on.
at the top.
Well, that's why you
And
just
just-
keep pulling the trigger.
There you are.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you could chunk yourself, but
You
if,
could.
as long as you're careful.
Stingy.
I as
then make their way
as
in.
the previous stated boring player that I am, I'm never going to do that. Now
We have
you
the,
could
the
say
angel on the shoulder saying
okay.
buy power-ups, and the devil on the other shoulder saying buy the grenade launcher.
yeah. Now you could say Hoyt, you're a shitter and you never made it to this hold to
And you
even
can't
buy
get-
this during your run to begin with.
Well,
But
your run
have
did
a
fall a
point
little
spare.
flat. We have to admit.
You know what? Let's.
We're thinking about it. We're thinking really hard about it. We unlocked the category. It
One
looks like you
point,
want to buy a
2
weapon.
point. No extended mag if I roll
if
that.
he bought that, he'd be able to trade in his pistol and his VZ for 2 more points, which could give him
Other options to have.
something.
That's true. We're still
Either
thinking.
10-point
Two
BR,
extra points.
8-point BR.
I'm not sure.
This
we can
is a
take
hard
it.
decision to make.
Um.
I'm
Okay,
afraid.
you're
Oh,
of no
is
use
he
to
going to
me.
go machine gun here?
You-
Give himself the 2 points that he
I
needs
think that's
to buy him the machine gun.
yeah.
I'm afraid we can't put that laser on anything else, which is sad.
Yeah.
I think we've seen the last of the VZ.
Override token found.
There it goes.
And he's saying goodbye to the pistol too. Okay. The machine gun roll. Oh,
Give me a drum
No,
three,
the machine-
please.
10-point
10.
BR.
I don't even
A
know.
foul with a drum. You
That's what's in the
are
10
a
point.
god.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess it would be this and the scar with the drummers.
I
But go
guess
away.
the
I don't need
distinction
brutality,
for the
I want
10
drum.
point pool is we get this drum, which
Mm.
for the 308 I believe is a 50 round drum.
No,
Yes.
So we've
No.
definitely got firepower to
you don't
spare.
wanna.
Yep. And I think that thank you, Seth, in the chat.
Don't need you anymore. Okay. This?
Ditching our laser aiming module.
No, this way.
Because it's not going to go on anything anyway. Now he could
Health?
put it. No, I guess he couldn't anymore, but he could have set it on the flashlight
Please?
setting and pointed it into one of the vents to make sure that it's always lit up.
That's
as
true.
the Tarkov throw your flashlight
think I'm going
gun
the right
on
way.
the ground to blind anyone coming into the room strategy.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
It is getting a little bit silly with it, I will admit.
It's a little silly, but you know, we get a little
Okay,
silly
no, I
around
have the
here.
right.
I wonder if it wouldn't even just despawn. Oh,
Maybe.
disrespect. Just whack that so to the back of the head.
I have full auto. I am using full auto.
Alright, he's into the fun buy and he's dropping down and we're in it. Now
Fifth and
I like
final
his
hold.
chances to finish this hold. I think he's gonna
think
make it.
We've got a good loadout. The main thing is we're gonna have to be careful with our health, but we've got the firepower for sure.
If the orthogonal is mean, we might be in trouble because
One of them hit you.
the foul does have a lot of recoil, and hitting all of those
Just kidding,
nodes on the
where are
orthogonal
you? Where you
quick
hiding?
is going to be tough.
Yep. But we still have our AA-12,
That's
which
true.
can clean up each face in one shot.
Down here, of course you are.
There's cascading. Foul's on rock and roll, holding down the trigger.
Holding it down.
Just a couple of bits left.
Okay.
And we're through. Took a couple of hits, nothing too bad. We got
My health's a little. That was the
Little-
grenade.
I
I'm
would
glad I
start
moved.
to be worried at this health.
Yep.
No, fuck it.
It's only a
If-
couple shots. Oh, looks like we're going straight into the regen. Get as
There's a
much
regen.
time regenning during the hold as you can.
Yeah, that's a good call. You don't want to risk getting chunked by a Sosig at the very end.
No.
So close to finishing here.
But I think that's it on the dogs, right? There's a hot dog right behind him.
Yeah, there it is. And the orthogonal should be coming in pretty soon now.
Yep, he's only got weapons and ammo in his pockets. No more hot dog type resources
don't laser me.
left.
There it is. We're trying to hose it down with the FAL. I'd switch to that AA-12, man.
Yeah, at least dump one mag in and then go back to the
Why are you over
AA-12 to
here?
clean up what's left.
We're gonna have to hunt it down on the far side. Now, luckily, it hasn't gone
Don't
underneath
laser-
the
ow.
platforms.
Yeah, it's not up, it's not
That was
down,
rude.
it's being nice to him.
We took a couple of sweeps from the laser.
Come on, rotate.
Not too
One
much
more,
damage.
one more
No,
side left.
rotate the other way.
And
No,
we just
no.
got one more face. Look at him. Oh, take a
The
few.
hot dog
I will
is
not lose this
flooding
one here.
in. He's losing a little bit of the control of this room. One more
on.
face left.
Come on! No, please get it.
We're at half
Go away.
health.
Go.
Going for a reload.
I am-
We're losing
I am trying
control
to
here.
hit the
It's not
rotating
looking
diamond.
good. It's under the
Shoot.
platform now. Oh no!
Is he gonna dive
Why
down,
did-
or
no,
is he gonna
where you
try and maintain some form
I'm
of
trying,
control
it's
of
running
the
away.
top
We
here?
might be stuck waiting for it to come
Get back up
up.
here, come on.
Oh,
Oh,
No,
it
don't-
showed
There it is.
it showed
There it
its
is.
weak point.
oh, so close.
Ooh,
There's just
oh
one
no.
shard left. There's just one left. No, not like this. Not
Come on.
like this.
No,
Come on.
no,
Come on.
there it is.
Oh,
Oh,
there it is.
God.
Shoot it. Yes.
That's not good.
Oh,
Gosh, that was. I don't know if we can describe that as anything other than rough.
that was. I mean, it looked so good at the start, and then
This is...
Now the
Oh,
question
good, I
now
have
is,
randomly
are we
jumping
gonna be
diamond
able to
left.
hold things down well enough to clear the refractive?
yeah, I think you stick
And
with
you
the
all have
fouls
guns
to
that
clear
hurt.
the reactive, right? The refractive. The 308 round isn't that bad at shooting it. It's like a 6-round kill, I think.
It's pretty chunky. I don't know if it's going to do more or less damage than the double on buck, but you know, we're in just
And
about
I have
one-hit territory.
no trigger discipline.
You know, one squish from an AA-12, or if you're too close to the refractive, that's it.
Yep.
Hosing down.
No, 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 no.
There's
No, 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 no.
Pulling the bag.
Ah!
No.
Oh no! And that's another death in turbine.
God damn it.
This
Oh,
put me
tournament
down.
is brutal.
You know, when they get you, they get you.
Go ahead and unmute our runner. Pari, you almost made it.
Ah,
So
God damn
close.
it.
I thought you were
that
smooth
orthogonal.
sailing.
Well, so did I. I thought that foul was a blessing, and then it went wrong because that diamond ran away.
Yeah,
It
the
really
orthogonal
did.
was treating you real good until it really wasn't.
Ah, God damn it. I've never had it run
thing-
away that much.
That thing went on a journey. We can say for sure. So you know, in a few words, how you feeling? How you doing? You all right?
A bit miffed, but but I got guns I like,
That's true.
and a gun I didn't. But
That is
that
a
VZ-58 roll was also pretty rough.
yeah, I
we
guess
are-
that's
we
what I
are
get
gonna
for getting
have-
Let me
laser.
check your score real quick.
Yeah, let's make sure we get your score down.
942 something.
945, 250.
945 250. Great. You are in.
I will say, for most of the run, we were admiring you pretty well for keeping pretty good control, especially going through the supply points. Controlled, calm, easy peasy.
Yeah.
Putting that Mark 23 to really good use. And of course, you rolled the 6-point carbine and got that VZ, which was, shall we say, less than ideal.
Yeah,
We've
no
got-
mag expansion capability.
We do have a question from the audience here. When you were going into hold 5, did you have any thought to use the AA-12 on the orthogonal when it popped?
Did have this, didn't I?
Yeah.
Probably should have, yeah.
Yeah.
That might have helped a little bit rather than just holding the trigger with this and hoping for the best.
To be fair, holding down the trigger on the foul is a lot of fun.
It
It is,
sounds incredible, doesn't it?
especially with the drum.
Yes. Um. Now we have another comment from chat, making sure that we tell you you are a damn good runner, and we just need a bit more practice. That's all.
Yeah, I think when I signed up for the tournament, I think, what day are we on? We're on a Wednesday. When I signed up for the tournament, my first actual completion of the institution on this, like in general, was Monday.
Oh wow, you've made so
Hey,
much progress then.
that is a lot of improvement very quickly. Then that's great to hear.
So we've got a question from Droid. So your first two shops you chose to skip and just stick with the pistol.
Yeah,
No
That's true.
shotgun, no bolty for the red dot. You just went with the pistol. So you must have
yeah.
been very happy to see it in the box.
Oh, absolutely. And during one of my practice runs, I got a single action revolver, so after that, I stopped being fussy. If I get a like pump action with at least 4 shells and not the breacher, or a decent handgun that isn't a 1911 in some form, then I'll try and carry that to hold 3. It gives me a bit more points to play around with mag extension if I don't roll a VZ.
Yeah, yeah. Me and Spanners both cringed when you pulled that thing out.
It was something to behold. That's for sure. Um.
I'm not seeing any more questions from the audience, but we must ask the question.
It's the question that we all must answer in our lives.
Perry, why hot dogs?
Mhm. Hungry.
Hungry, yes. They
Hungry.
are good for solving that issue.
We hunger.
Maybe with
Yet,
slightly less lead.
yet more wisdom from our runners, all imparting their knowledge so that we can piece together the why hot dog question. Well, thank you for coming to watch, everybody, and thanks to our runner Perry for hopping on and being showcased on the first to worst stream. Do you have any parting words for us?
Uh, Lasers are too expensive.
They really are.
They sure can be.
Nobody's buying lasers in this economy.
Well,
Okay.
that being the case, Perry, thank you very much for the run, and thank everyone as well for tuning in to this episode of First to Worst. And we'll catch you on the flip side.